Welcome everyone to Open Talk here on the Everyday Man Network. I'm your host Cordera Hicks, my co-host Jay.
Hello.
And Kenneth.
Yo.
And we're here back with another exciting show for you guys today. But before we get into it, make sure you guys head over to our website at theeverydayman.net where you can find all of our content, all of our shows here on the Everyday Man Network. How y'all guys been doing? What's been going on?
Good, man. Sure.
Because I know it's been a while since all three of us be on the show together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jay, how you been doing? What's wrong with you? You all right?
My foot itches.
Your foot itching?
Yes.
Jay got a tattoo on her foot.
No, it's the bottom of my foot.
Oh, so it's not the tattoo?
No.
Oh, it ain't bother you anymore? Like, you good now?
Yeah, but it's like, it does itch still sometimes. I guess I don't keep it moisturized or greased. Whatever you're supposed to keep to it.
I've never seen somebody show so much pain in a short amount of time.
I did not.
Than just getting a tattoo.
No, I did not.
Yo, hey, kiddo, man, you should have seen. I should have recorded. Next tattoo you get, I'm going to record it. If I'm there, I'm going to record it. And
whatever.
I'm like, yo, she dying over there. Like, the man didn't even touch you yet.
Oh, please.
That's crazy.
And you're like, ow.
No, I was not. You dramatic. You be showing out for the people.
And I'm over there, and I'm over here taking mine like a champ. I'm like,
you is such a liar.
He just drawing on my arm, and I didn't even feel it really.
Oh, you be running out.
Man, I dozed off one time.
Okay.
Straight up. So whenever Keno get a tattoo,
we'll post it.
I'm gonna
the next time
I'm gonna see how he deal with it too.
Right.
So
he gonna be crying.
People know it. I mean, it. Some parts will hurt a little bit. Like overall, it ain't that bad.
It hurts on your foot.
Mm-hmm.
I said I don't have one on my foot, so I don't know. But on my arm, it's not that bad. It wasn't that bad. Except for the shading a little bit. But it wasn't that bad overall. And it only last like 2 hours. Well, mine did anyway. All together, 4 hours worth of work. All together. And Jay was on 10 minutes and she almost died. It's all together.
That thing hurt when it got
What are you zipping up over there?
My boots. I had to scratch my foot.
You heard a lot of that? You heard that zip?
That zip was loud.
That was loud.
Not that loud.
And your own mic. The mics pick up everything. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I had to scratch my foot. I couldn't hold it.
She ain't try to sneak the shit or nothing. Just, what are you doing? All right, we got a few things to talk about, man. Like we didn't couple shows we didn't do last week. I know I had some interviews I had to go to. Had to run to Charlotte for interview. I know, so we didn't record. A lot of running around. And a lot of running around I got to do this week too. I shake a lot of hands lately, Jay. I'm gonna shake a lot of hands, talking to a lot of people.
Is it awkward to shake a lot of people's hands?
I don't like it.
Well, in the profession that you want to go into, you're gonna be shaking people's hands. You're gonna be talking to a lot of people.
You know what I don't like? I don't like when people give me that weak handshake. I hate somebody give me a weak.
Somebody squeeze your hand every time.
I hate when a man gives me a weak handshake. You know, like if I'm gonna give you a firm handshake. I don't like when people give me like that little soft, like don't do that, man.
They're not trying to hurt you.
They can't hurt me. Just shake your hand.
You know, you want me to get like a real big guy to shake your hand and tell me if you want to be shake like that all the time?
Yes.
Okay. It sounds strange, but okay.
I'm like, but no, you give a firm handshake. You don't give me like a little.
Like, what kind of handshake did they give you? Show me.
Like that, and I be going, harder. And anyway,
why would you do that?
The men who listen know what I'm talking about.
That makes people feel awkward.
Why?
You have to do that.
What? You give a firm handshake. Every man knows this. Kendall, how do you shake somebody's hand?
Wrong.
Kendall, how you shake somebody's hand?
Firm. I don't try to break it, but I do shake it kind of hard.
No, yeah, you don't break it. You just shake it firm.
That is just a polite handshake.
And then they be like, "Oh, you got a strong grip." I'm like, "Yeah, of course I do." Like, what's wrong with these people? Anyway, but yeah, so we back on track. All the shows are gonna be out this week. I'm gonna do a movie madness Friday for Friday too. I know we got something to do Friday. So
we're going to a comedy show Friday.
Yeah, we got a comedy show we gotta go to.
We have a lot.
Friday.
Matter of fact, I gotta take care of that appointment Friday too.
Yeah, so a few things we gotta.
Don't ask me to do nothing because I'll be in the streets.
I ain't asked you to do nothing. What's wrong with you?
Okay.
But yeah, I don't even know who we going to see.
Mike Epps is gonna be there. What's that big guy with the ball head?
Is it Earthquake?
Is that
I hope it's
Earthquake?
Earthquake. Earthquake is hilarious.
I don't know if he's he kind of looks like him, but I thought Earthquake was light skinned. This guy's dark.
Earthquake is not light skin.
Well, light skinned to me. He's like a lighter brown.
No, you're
Like a
light skinned to
hazel
you.
No, I'm light. I'm a light skin, but he's not as dark. He's like light as you. Earthquake is your complexion, right?
Yeah, but I'm not light skinned.
Yeah, you are. You're light brown. You're nice, like
What's the fuck wrong with this girl?
brown, like hazelnut, light hazelnut brown.
Wow. Kendall, you hear this mess?
Oh, his phone died.
That girl said you light skinned.
She said I was light skinned.
I didn't say light skin, but you know what I mean.
I don't know what you
Bitch ain't no light
mean.
skin.
But I'm gonna have a good time though. I'm gonna try to have a good time, get a few drinks. Cause me personally, to be honest with you, I
I'm ready.
like Mike Epps in movies. I ain't never thought his stand up was really that funny. You know?
No.
But
really?
No, for real. But yeah, that's been going on with us. Nothing much, just the usual. And hope you guys are having a good Monday out there today. And make sure you support, man. If you listen to on SoundCloud, iTunes, like I said before, make sure to subscribe. Also, make sure you give us those 5 stars if you're on iTunes. It'd be greatly appreciated. Jay, you give us 5 stars, Jay?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. But yeah, we got something to talk about. But the challenge. I know we spoke about last night briefly. This whole Momo challenge we got going on, that I had no idea what was going on until Jay brought it to my attention. And Kendall, you talked about it last night briefly. So Jay, go ahead and tell everybody what exactly this Momo challenge thing is.
This Momo challenge that's going around is basically a suicide challenge. It's a challenge that like this character is telling you to harm yourself, to do things that could hurt other people, and it says targeted kids, but there's actually like a challenge in a game where you can like text back and forward to somebody. You go to like a certain messenger and you basically texting back and forward to somebody, and they tell you what to do. They basically tell you things to do, and if you do it, I don't think you win any prize. So I don't get how it's a challenge, but it's something that's affecting like the little kids because it's popping up on like little kids YouTube, and it's not a commercial. It's not an ad. It just pops up like randomly. So
is it kind of labeled? Is it labeled the Momo challenge when it pops up, or is it labeled?
No,
is it under something else?
That's not the Momo. That's not the Momo challenge. The Momo challenge is I really don't understand the Momo challenge. The thing that pops up on the kids' YouTube is not a challenge. It's basically something that pops up and it tells the kids to harm themselves.
Yeah, but you have to click on something. What I'm saying is, you remember back
the challenge you have to click on something. The challenge you have to go to your messenger and type in something.
So this one here is different.
Yeah.
So this is like, you remember back in the day when YouTube first got started, and you would look for something and you would get rickrolled. You remember that?
No.
Like if I Google a certain artist or something, and it have the picture of the artist on YouTube, but once you click on the video, it pop up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
That's clickbait.
Yeah, it's like clickbait. So you tell me you've never been rickrolled?
I don't know.
Are you serious?
That. Yeah.
I bet people are listening right now.
All you do when you click on the video, all you hear the little drum, and then he starts singing.
Yeah, never gonna give you up. I've been rickrolled.
That's funny.
I've been rickrolled so many times.
I do not remember that.
For real? Like that was the that was like the original clickbait for YouTube. Like being rickrolled. Have you ever heard the term being rickrolled?
Oh,
wow, for real?
Yeah,
I'm serious. You must never get on YouTube back in the day.
I didn't get on YouTube back in the day.
Yeah, that was like when it was first starting up. Like it used to.
I just really started messing with YouTube maybe in the past. When was Mia born? In the past, maybe less than in the past 9 years or less than that.
Really?
I never really going. I remember YouTube when I was younger. I remember getting on the internet barely.
Because you remember,
I did a lot of emailing.
Like people get rickrolled, and like that's when like
I barely used Facebook.
YouTube was like you would blow up because of people infatuation with cats. Like people put.
Yeah, I remember the little cat. They be like, isn't the cat playing the piano?
Right.
I remember MySpace.
I never had a MySpace.
You never had a MySpace?
No.
I had MySpace before I had Facebook.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you did. I never had a.
What?
What's so funny?
I never had a MySpace.
You never had a MySpace account?
No, but I had.
Oh my god!
Kiddo, why you laughing? That boy got no sense.
I had MySpace before I had Facebook.
I don't remember. Like
I think that was the order it went in.
No, it wasn't. Facebook been out.
Well, Facebook.
It was a college thing.
Yeah, it's for college kids.
And even though I was in college, I still didn't have it until like maybe 2009.
Oh man.
Okay.
That's funny.
Okay. So, Kendall, what you got to say about this whole Momo challenge?
You mean Momo in general, because the Momo challenge is something completely different.
Oh yeah, that's why I asked Jay to explain it, because I am lost. Like,
yeah,
I see Momo challenge, and then I see
challenges, and then I see the things that are targeting little kids.
So you got Momo challenge, and you got
you just got these
the
videos
Momo
that
killer.
That's targeting little kids.
Okay.
Mainly little kids.
Yeah.
The challenge is
most of the challenges, most of the things I've seen was when people call that number and on the FaceTime and it pops up. That's what I see from the challenge. I didn't see what she was talking about, but what I see, that's what it was.
Okay.
Like they'll call the number and they'll hear it.
Yeah, you have to go.
And then they'll try to FaceTime it.
All right, so who are these, like, who you think are these type of people that making these challenges popular? Is it because you think people just want, like, of course, everybody want to be internet famous or whatever, or some kind of fame in their own right. But my thing is, like, why would an adult be wanting to call Momo? You know, I mean,
people are silly. People will do silly things.
Yeah. For
I mean, look at that ice bucket challenge that everybody took out of hand.
Well, that's true.
And they took it to the fire challenge. Who's gonna pour alcohol in this stuff and light this stuff on fire?
Yeah.
They just know
some of the best content I've ever seen.
Ignorant people in the world.
Yeah. You remember the talking about the fire challenge? You seen the guy that lit himself up on fire in the shower? And his mom was like, "Get in the fucking water! Get in the water!"
Like, you seen that new thing? Like it's not just strippers doing it. It's like girls that dance and they pour the alcohol on between their legs and they're dancing with their crotch on fire. Like,
I seen some girl do that, and she fell off stage.
One girl ripped her pants. They ripped her pants off, and she had to run off the stage naked.
Yeah, because she's ignorant.
I wouldn't even.
I can't explain why people will want to take challenges like this.
I don't know. Ken, what you were saying? I know we stopped what you were saying for that.
I don't know, but the ads that popping up on these kid channels is crazy. It's unbelievable.
See, yeah, that's what I want to know. Is it an ad or is it clickbait? Because if it's an ad, that means that's got to.
No, it pops up as an ad.
It pops up like automatically. It just pops up.
Yeah, it's like
it goes away.
It's like, you know how like where the ad is supposed to be, instead of it actually being an ad, that's what pops up.
And haven't seen it because I know YouTube. I be on YouTube all the time, but I have never.
I'm gonna start going to the children YouTube and just like play videos and see, because I know Mia doesn't have a children YouTube, but I know she kind of stays to like certain children, stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, we spoke to our daughter. She didn't. When I showed it to her, she made a face. I know that's her first time seeing it.
No, but then she said she's seen it one time before.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she did. Remember, she said
but she's scary as hell. She won't sit
on it.
She won't sit there and watch it because she's scary. Like,
exactly.
But
I feel like friends influence you to do dumb things, because she have a friend that told her to go watch that person with the Daisy Dukes or something you told me about.
It's like the show Go. It's called Go. It's about the girl aspiring to be a singer dancer.
Yeah, so I feel like other kids will encourage their friends to play it or go watch it or go look for it.
That's true. I mean, even the like some of the things that we've been hearing, like the stories that's been coming out, and I don't know who this sick individual is behind this, and it may not even be one person, maybe a group of people out to target kids, man. And what's scary when you have kids, like, man, like we know the world is a sick place, but it's always scarier when it's closer to home and it has no motive. Like, we don't know why they're doing what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Maybe they lost their child and they want everybody to suffer too. Like, you really don't know. It can go so many ways of people just doing it for the fuck of it. And that's.
I remember I told you a while back. It was it was just that. It wasn't targeting the kids at the moment. Because this is like old. This happened like a year and a half ago.
What, the Momo challenge or
The
what?
Momo challenge.
Nah, just Momo. Like Momo popped up like a year and a half ago. Like period. Like I saw it.
Popped up.
No, it's like, man, people are crazy as hell. Because I told you they were doing the FaceTime thing like a whole year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I first seen it. I was like, oh, that's crazy. But then it popped back up like, oh, now they're fucking with the kids. It's like, all right, taking it too far.
Right.
So I don't know. But it's not something that just popped up out of nowhere. It's just that now, like, okay, you got these news stations picking up, like, oh, this shit telling kids to do shit, and that kids are actually doing it. Okay, now we got to try to get it shut down.
Right. I mean, because Momo is the first thing that we've had where you would call a number and get a response. Like, we've had these type of things before. So it's not the first time. And plus, like, I think we get intrigued by things that we can interact with. So that's why, games like the Wii was so popular, because we can interact with things. We love interacting with things. That's why we buy our kids toys that can dance, that can sing. I remember back in the day when our daughter was like 2 years old, we bought her like a Rock and Roll Mickey, and she was scared of it. Mickey would play Rock and Roll and hop on like one leg.
Yeah, do a split
and all that. But we love things we can interact with. That's why we do certain things. That's why we love all these apps, and kids love it too. And think about it, they just being exposed to it way earlier than we was. I was sitting there talking to our daughter last night when I was taking out her hair, right? And I was telling her, we was talking about, matter of fact, we watched like the whole Batman animated series that came out like in 1990s, and she said, have you seen all these? And I was like, no. She was like, why not? Why? Like, I'm like, there wasn't no Netflix where you can binge a whole series back then. It wasn't. She looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, yeah, it's either you watch cartoons when you got home, and that was only certain cartoons, or you wait till one Saturday morning. We didn't have cable like that.
Yeah, I used to have to wait till Saturday morning.
Right. And I was telling her, I was like, yeah, you get one episode a week. Like, that's how that was.
One episode a week.
You get one episode a week.
Make sure I get home on Friday to watch it, or Thursday night.
Yeah, you get one episode a week. It ain't like Cartoon Network. We just keep rolling.
Remember Dawson Creek used to come on Sundays?
I didn't watch Dawson Creek.
You didn't watch Dawson Creek?
Why would I?
It was a good show.
Was it about white people?
It's way too white for us.
So,
whatever.
Yeah, but I say that don't really sound like something that a black kid would watch. A black boy would watch. So I know maybe some girls watch. Of course, you watched it.
I watched it.
But I didn't know anybody who watched Dawson Creek.
Oh my God.
I didn't know nothing about none of them characters.
Full House.
I mean, everybody watched Full. That's part. Was that part of the TGIF?
So you watch Full House, but you won't watch Dawson Creek?
I don't know everything about Full House. I've seen it before, but I haven't sit and watch.
You didn't watch that?
I know what it is. I couldn't tell you none of the characters. I remember Boy Meets World.
Safe Heaven.
I don't remember that one. I remember Sabrina Teenage Witch.
Boy Meets World. Sabrina Teenage
I remember. Who else was it? I forgot. Anyway, I don't know the characters. I know Sabrina because her name is in the title, and we just watched the Netflix series about it.
Which was really pretty good.
But yeah, I was just explaining to her, like, we didn't, back in the day growing up, we didn't have all this stuff that you have today. And she was like, I don't know if I could live without the internet. I'm like, I said, the internet ain't been around that long. So if you were born back then, you had no choice. It's just what it is.
And plus, since we don't have like regular TV no more,
it's funny how the world works. Now, we're not that old, but to her, we're ancient. And when we tell her stuff that we did growing up, which we tell that to somebody who's 20 years older than us, we sound stupid. It's like, she was like, she was shocked. Like, you had no internet? No.
I had to walk to school.
Yeah. I don't know how I can live without the internet.
You had to eat breakfast at school. What parent would make you breakfast every morning? None. You just get the luxury. I give this to you. It's a luxury. Trust me.
Not anymore.
Especially if you have more than one kid.
Right, but like I say, but you fast forward to now, and these kids are so used to interacting. They have these smartphones, these cameras, these YouTube, these Netflix. They have all these things in the palm of their hand that we can only dream of as kids. And this is where technology turns into something that's not meant. It wasn't designed for. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really hate that people can use it for good, and some people get Momo to get kids to hurt people, hurt their family. Like the Momo creator, he's very disappointed, so he's saying that. We don't know. Of course, he has to say that publicly, but he's being talked about everywhere. Like his creation.
You're still getting about it, but.
I mean, that don't mean I don't know.
He's not getting the attention
he probably could be like, that's some bullshit.
The direct attention that he wanted on Momo. I don't know what his image was or his inspiration between putting that lady's face on a bird's body. I don't know what that was supposed to represent.
And it's so creepy. Now, for those who haven't seen Momo, if you're just listening to us, like, go look it up.
Either way, it looks creepy looking.
What it is like this long face. This lady has some big eyes. What is the shape? What is the shape of the face?
A sharp U-shaped mouth, almost like from Truth and Dare.
Right. It looks creepy as hell. Be honest with you, if I saw this, if this was sitting in a store, I want to see how many parents would buy this for their kids. Like, you know? And those parents who buy it should be arrested, because nobody would buy this shit for their kids.
But it's a sculpture. People are photographed taking pictures with it.
Yeah, with it. But I'm saying, as a doll, as a toy, you think anybody would actually buy this for the kids?
I wouldn't. People see art as almost anything.
Yeah, but I'm saying as for them to target kids, that means kids must like it, right? Or they know
kids are into danger. Look at all the violent toys that these kids play, violent video games and stuff they play. They probably target those kids that like violent stuff. So just like that. What is that stupid thing that's on YouTube? Also, Grandma's House or Neighbors or something, where there's like this old lady, you're walking through the dark, and then the old lady pops up. Or was it a bear or something pops up? Like, you're walking through the dark, you have to walk into different rooms, and then like some crazy lady pops up.
But it's like an ad?
No, it's a game thing on YouTube. My daughter was watching how to stop her.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, is it not Neighbors or it's?
I don't know what that is. Kenneth, you know what she's talking about?
Yeah, it's like one of those little
Grandma. It's called Grandma.
Jump scare games.
I wouldn't watch that shit. I've seen plenty of jump scares.
That's stupid.
But yeah, the creator of Momo.
Yeah,
well, go ahead.
But Momo is way different than that. Like, this is literally a voice telling you to harm yourself, harm the people around you. Like, that's two different things.
I thought we had something about that like a couple years ago about suicide. It was telling people to like kill themselves and things like that.
I don't know, but the fact that some of these kids are actually going out and doing it. Well, yes. But we have a story real quick. We're going to listen to it. It's probably like an hour and 40 minutes. We'll come back and we'll talk and give our thoughts on it.
It's an hour and 40 minutes?
No, it's not an hour. A minute and 40 minutes.
I'm about to say.
I saw 140 on the timestamp.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's not a goddamn movie, okay? It's a little short video, roughly an hour and 40 minutes. But it's pretty much a parent went through this with their kid, and that's why... it became such a big story. Not only this story, but it's a lot of them out there. A lot of videos up there, but it's just one of many. So we go listen to it and we back.
Opening to Pocahontas.
Pearl Woods is careful about what videos her 12-year-old can watch online.
I have parental control filters on here. I have Apple filters on here as well.
Zoe has autism and a few weeks ago began displaying some unusual behavior.
Where's suicide coming from? Why would she ask me about a knife going into an outlet?
Then last weekend, Zoe turned the kitchen gas stove on without letting it light, creating a potentially explosive situation.
She kept telling me about Momo, and I just didn't understand. I see now.
Momo's going to kill you.
Pearl discovered alarming short clips popping up in the videos Zoe was watching.
She paused the screen as soon as I walked in, and I saw a creepy masked doll.
It was Momo. I'm making bad videos.
And they're not alone. Across the country, kids are reporting seeing Momo videos with a strange cartoon-like character telling kids to do dangerous things.
The video that we believe that she saw told her to turn on the gas stove while I was sleeping.
That's really a fire and explosive danger.
Whether hoax or not, officials say it's a teachable moment.
We really encourage that parents pay attention to what their kids are doing on the internet, ask them what they're doing.
What's normal and part of our day of life, we can't do anymore because a 10-15 second clip could be in there that could destroy us.
Hoping no other family will come face to face with this cyber danger.
Okay, that was like the clip, but like the overall situation is sad. I mean, because you hear in the clip that the parents, the woman is saying that her daughter asked her about sticking knives in socket. Like, that's crazy. It is really telling these kids to go out and harm themselves and harm their family. Like, what joy do you get out of telling a kid? And I don't know, like, are these hackers that's doing this? I mean, because this kid here had autism, as you heard from the video. And then she go in and turn on a gas stove and then goes to bed. Like, that is wild to me. That somebody
that's scary.
It is, in their right mind, will actually go out their way to actually set these families up, get these kids to commit suicide and things like that. Now, I already ran across like a few conspiracy theories because it always some, like it's the government and stuff like that. I don't know. That's hard to buy on this one here. I just think it's some dumbass person or group, going out their way to take something, I can't say innocent because the doll look creepy as hell. Even without it still looks stupid. Like
it's supposed to have been art.
Sure. Let's go with that. And changing it into something that, hurts kids and hurt families, and it's not cool. But yeah, this, like, we have a few others that you probably can go find. It's not that hard to find. Me personally, I couldn't find like the video.
Yeah, they starting to cut back some of the video because they said it's too disturbing. They will only show like small clips. Like the first one I watched the other day, it was basically like the whole video, and it was crazy because they told the kids to go, where they could go find sharp things. Like specifically, go to your dad's toolbox, go to the garage, check inside the top of the closet, go in the kitchen and look for the knives and look for your mom's razor shaver, like your dad, if he has a shaver. It told these kids like specifically what to go look for, specifically where to put it, how hard to put pressure.
So it's basically telling the kids to slit their wrists.
That's what it was telling them. It was walking them step by step.
Yeah.
Well, what to do.
I just hope that there's no victims out there. It's no telling how many kids saw this and the parents don't know about it. That's what's crazy, but I'm glad this lady does pay attention. Like, you have to pay attention to the kids, because I noticed when our daughter switches up something, I know when she start asking certain questions, it's either she got it from somewhere.
Yeah, she gets it from somewhere.
And that's what this lady did. She said her daughter started asking her about suicide, and that's awkward. Like, your kids start talking about suicide. I'm like, where you get this from? We don't talk like this in this house. Where did this come from? And it's sad that I see a lot of people saying that YouTube is not made for kids, but they do have like a kids YouTube.
Yeah, they do have a kids YouTube.
They have a kids YouTube specifically for kids and a certain age group, just like they do with like a kids Netflix, only cartoons or whatever, and certain things. Like, you can have any restrictions, but no restrictions will stop this type of video. Because it's not its own video saying that this is inappropriate for whatever age. Y'all saying they're just popping up. And the lady from the video was saying that it popped up in the middle of a video that her child was watching. She just happened to pause it as she said she caught it when she was just walking by. She happened to just catch it. And she paused it and was able to see, and she's like, what the hell is that? And she went in, I guess, checked on it. And I guess this is before she turned on the gas, I guess, try to blow her house up. And it's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's crazy as hell.
What else you got to say on here? You're the mother. I know you feel some kind of way about this.
I mean, I do. It's just terrible. The fact.
Come on, Momo.
The fact that somebody's putting out this, then they're targeting little kids. They say that it comes up on even adult, but I be on YouTube.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
You know, so I do feel like it's a target towards kids because, you know, only kids would really follow that type of thing because, you know, a lot of kids are just influenced. They want to see what's going to happen. Kids are curious, unfortunately. At certain ages, they're very curious and they're going to test it out. I told my daughter that the iron was hot, and guess what? She's still testing it, burned her hand one time. You know, because they're curious. They want to know for themselves. Mm-hmm. So, I think it's terrible. It really makes me want to, you know, pay more attention to what she watches. I mean, I'm pretty sure I kind of got a good idea of what she always normally watches, but still.
Yeah, but you know, as your kids older, they'll change, and sometimes the change happens fast. Sometimes it's a slow change, and sometimes it'll catch you by surprise that may pique their interest. So you really have to pay attention to what your kids doing, and it just is crazy. It really is. The fact that people are doing this, I don't understand it. I just don't. It is beyond me. Like out here, Jay. It's out here with
That's where it's at, out there.
It's out there somewhere. You know, you got any last words on this subject?
Nah, just people need to pay more attention to what their kids watch.
Yeah, got to pay more attention. Well, what else we got before we get out of here?
Oh, the weather. You said it's up to 23 people now in Alabama.
Yeah. We had some storms or a tornado. We had a tornado watch yesterday.
Yeah.
Last night. It's crazy. Yeah, you just go get a call mid or show.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm professional. All right. So yeah, we had some deaths down there, and prayers out to those families down in Alabama. We have a few tornadoes down in Georgia. This weather we got is crazy, because down here in the South, we getting tornadoes, but up north, they got blizzards. I mean, what the fuck is going on here? I don't know what's going on with this weather. And the day is like, it's cool. Like the past 2 days was in the 70s, and now it's down to like 50 degrees today. I don't, it's crazy, man. I don't know what the hell is going on down here. But it'll be spring soon. Like in the next couple of weeks or the next month, everything at this bitch could be green. Pollen gonna be everywhere.
Oh, the pollen. I forget all about the pollen.
Oh, you remember in a few weeks.
Guess what? Everybody's gonna be like, oh, I'm sick of the pollen. Mm-hmm. You can't do nothing about it. Take some allergy medication.
I mean, that's really all you can do. It's coming. It happens every year. It's part of the process.
Stay inside.
It's what it is. Wash your car if you want. Once you pull it out,
it's a waste.
Once you pull out the garage, just go get everybody else's car. So
you know how the ground be green? I hate it. It looks like yellow green.
Yeah. Oh, what else we got, man? I know it's a short show. We got to get out of here. Y'all got any last words?
No, I'm ready to.
Nah.
Oh, what about the movie? Oh, you say you're gonna talk about the movies next week.
About what?
I'm excited about the movies that are coming out.
Oh, the movie that's coming up. Ain't nobody. What movies you talking about?
All the movies that are coming out. All the Avengers.
All the movie I'm worried about this month is Us.
What about Matt? Oh, yeah. I'm really excited. I'm scared and excited to see that movie.
You scared for what?
I'm just scared. It's just creepy.
And ain't Momo. You got nothing to worry about.
Oh, sush.
It's scary as.
Especially when the kids are involved.
That's why you kept me getting to bed with you last night?
No.
You scared of Momo?
I was cold. It was cold in here.
No, you were scared of Momo. That's what it is. That's what it is. You scared of Momo. It's fine.
Whatever.
But Ken, you got any party words? Is he there?
No, just look out for Movie Madness.
Yeah, and open. This is open talk. Goddamn it, the Wednesday show. And if you don't like the ads, just fast forward. It's fine. Jay, you got any party words for you out of here?
Nope.
Thank you guys for being on the show. Thank you for listening. It's the Everyday Man Network. It's the Open Talk Show. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Jay never says anything, man.